Time magazine released their list of the 100 most influential podcasts. And guys, they claim that this is the exhaustive list of the best podcasts that have had the greatest influence on culture and on the podcasting space specifically. And yet, just take a guess. Who was left off of that list? Joe Rogan. But not just him. There was no Theo Vaughn. There was no Sean Ryan. Adam Carolla, of all people, was not mentioned in this list. Adam Carolla, who still holds the Guinness World Record for most downloaded podcasts. He was one of the first podcasts in the space. He spearheaded this as an entire medium. Nowhere to be found. Also, Ben Shapiro, who arguably helped create political podcasting as a genre. Nowhere to be found. Also, Pardon My Take, if you're a sports fan, like my husband, he listens to Pardon My Take basically every single day. He's listening to an episode. They are the biggest sports podcast in the world, and they were not on there. This was not an exhaustive list. This was the list from one left-wing Time writer who had a very, very obvious bias and did not actually want to be honest about what podcasts have had influence on the medium or on the culture. It was literally just these are 100 of the podcasts that I like and I think are important based on my opinions. For example, Armchair Expert, that's with Dax Shepard. That is on there. I would agree that that was a really influential podcast. That was one of the first podcasts where celebrities would come on and they would promote their shows through a podcast. Instead of just going on Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, it was the first celebrity getting vulnerable show. And then Joe Rogan started having more celebrities on and that sort of thing. And now Theo does. But yet some of the podcasts they picked were Julia Louis-Dreyfus's podcast, which I've never heard before. And Amy Poehler's new podcast that she just started, where she basically just hangs out with all of her friends and they giggle. They're not having deep culture-changing conversations. You listen to that because you like Parks and Rec and you sort of want to have a reunion. The Kelsey brothers, this writer put the Kelsey brothers podcast on this list. That is not changing culture. The reason why I go listen to In the Heights, which is with Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey, is because I want to hear what Taylor Swift is doing, and Taylor Swift has been basically living under a rock since she finished her Eras tour, and sometimes Travis will be like, oh yeah, Taylor said this, and I'm like, oh, what is she doing now? Are we getting a new album? That's the only time that I tune into that podcast. This is not culture changing. These are not compelling conversations. The people that are having those kinds of conversations are the people that you intentionally left off.